Hello there, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. Welcome. I'm so happy that you guys are here. I have missed you. If you're new, I've been gone for 2 weeks. I wasn't gone for the whole 2 weeks, but I didn't do readings for 2 weeks. I went on vacation though, and it was wonderful. But I am back, and this week we are using The Wild Unknown. This is by Kim Krans. I have quite a bit of her oracle stuff around, so we might end up using some of her other stuff to clarify some of whatever comes up. We also have these candles that I create for you every week for my subscribers. So if you are not subscribed, it's a really easy, simple way for you to bring in whatever it is that you desire, your wishes, your intentions. This one I created, it is love. I used some hibiscus in it, which is burning a little bit here on this side, which is wonderful for love and lust because of what is coming up for us, which is Valentine's Day. I do love love. I'm not a huge fan of like marketing it, but at the same time, you know, I can't deny that I love a good love story. So that is the candle. And then this one was very interesting to me because I had no idea what the colors were going to be. I just found a bunch of them and I was like, let's just throw them in and then let spirit kind of guide what your intention, what your wishes would be for this particular candle. And it really does match quite a bit of the coloring for some of the cards that are about your highest good, your highest self, your connection to spirit. It is like this deep purple. It is absolutely stunning and gorgeous, Sagittarius. So please take advantage of these by subscribing. These must be wishes or intentions for your highest good. That is the way that my magic works. But whatever it is that you need is how I can serve you guys best. And I can also serve you by giving you these readings. So let's go to it. Let me, 1 second. All right, so we are doing, again, Wild Unknown Tarot. We start out using this tarot deck or whatever tarot deck to go into your material world. And then I do take a look into your love life. And then also spiritual world often comes up. So let's see what comes up for you guys this week for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. What is going on? Right away, the Nine of Cups, gorgeous. Eight of Wands. Okay. And the Four of Wands. Really beautiful energy, you guys, here in your material world this week. It looks like something that you've wanted for a while is going to happen for you. Whether it's been a pretty... what is the word? Like, I don't even think it's like an audacious goal whatsoever. I just think that you're going to get some word about something that maybe you thought at first, like, oh my God, I have no business even trying for this job or going for this because you didn't think that you had it in you, but you're going to get it, is what I'm getting here. Some of you, it's a promotion. Some of you, it's a job offer. I keep getting like higher levels of learning as well. So I think if you've been thinking about going back to school, or some of you have been accepted into maybe a college, or you've been accepted into a program, it's something to that level. It feels very, very much like a dream come true. It also feels very destined to me, you guys, and it does kind of feel a little unexpected. So I'm getting a little bit that even though you knew that this was for the best and that this is like, you know, an amazing, awesome goal for you, that maybe there's this little part of you that was like, I don't even know if I can do this. But you can, and you will, and you are. All right. Bottom of the deck is just confirmation. It's coming in. It's coming in hot, you guys. It's coming in very fast for you. It does look like it's happening this week, okay? So let's keep going. Let's clarify this energy, Spirit. What is a deck that you would like for me to use to clarify this Nine of Cups? All right, we are going to use the Enchanted Map Oracle by Colette Baron Reed. I just saw education was there at the bottom, so I do think for some of you, you've been thinking about going back to school for something. 9 of Cups. Heal the ouch. You know what's really funny is while I was doing this, I was thinking, some of you guys were thinking, oh, I could never be a doctor. Like, that's way too much time and commitment, and you know, would I even get accepted into medical school? And then Heal the Ouch came out. So I do think that I have a Sagittarius out there that's been talking themselves out of their dream of maybe higher level of education with the medical field. And this is a big confirmation that you should go for it. 1 second. Drink my tea. But yeah, definitely you guys go for it. I think that you are being set up for success regardless of what that is. I do also think that for some of you, you've been wondering at work if you're allowed to have, you know, a level of peace, and should your work be spiritually fulfilling, even if it's a corporate thing. And it's like, yeah, absolutely, you should be able to have joy there. I think that that's a lie that they sold us, guys. And I'm sorry if you heard it here and you're just like, what? That's bullshit. Like, yes, if you've been sold this lie and you believed it, you don't have to be miserable at work. Sorry if you've believed it. With Talisman at the bottom of the deck, a lot of you guys are this week being fated to be moving forward. It is in your destiny to move up and onward and forward into something that's quite a high goal, you guys, a high-minded goal. What is another deck, please, here, Spirit, for my beautiful Sags? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Oh, okay, so Spirit does want me to call attention then to our astrology on the table, because I do have Sagittarius Sun very prominent here with the 8 of Wands energy. So doesn't mean that Sagittarius rising, Venus, and Moon are not represented here. It's just that the first decan of any sun sign is the sun in that sign. This could also represent if you have a Jupiter Sagittarius, but you know, whatever. We're not getting into all of that. So I just wanted to say that you guys are showing up in your own reading. So it's even just a stronger energy here, and it's a very lucky energy here. I want to say that as well. Like, it just feels very abundant and flowy and positive. Okay. Sorry, what was the deck that we wanted to use, Spirit, for the 8 of Wands? Okay, we are using a Kim Kranz archetype, of course. This is the one that I don't know that much about, so fun. Great, Spirit. Okay, so we're gonna try. We're gonna see what's going on here. I might need to pull out the book, you guys, not gonna lie. But this is a very intuitive deck as well, so I might not need to. We'll see. This is called the Wild Unknown Archetype deck by Kim Kranz. Spirit, what is this 8 of Wands here for my beautiful Sags? Material world. Wow. Do I take both? I'm sorry. Do I take both, Spirit? Okay. We do. We have the Poet, and we have Agape, or Agape. And it just means that you are absolutely open to spirit, to the divine. And with Poet here, oh, it's 7. Thank you. So with Poet here, yeah, I'm definitely getting at something that you guys thought that you couldn't make money at, but it's like if you trusted and believed in it, it's really, okay, you guys have heard that. What would you do if you weren't afraid? quote before, and it's giving me that vibe. It's like, if money were not the object, would you go for your dreams? And I'm feeling very much that if you made up your mind to do that, if you opened up your heart to the universe, they would absolutely support this. Okay, absolutely, 100%. Your guides, your spiritual team has your back on this. I've just got like this huge feeling of the agate feeling, and it feels like every chakra just opens up, and it's so that they can pour in your support, the support to you. Bottom of the deck is the Bardo. What would you do if you weren't afraid? Again. So some of you guys might be entertainers. Some of you maybe, you know, it could be poetry, it could be writing. Sagittarius, it could be acting. I'm getting spirituality as well. So there's something there that you guys are terrified would not lead to being able to support yourselves, but I'm getting more than support. I'm getting like comfort, like high levels of comfort. And maybe the reason I was thinking of, you know, being a doctor is because like there's a healing spiritual aspect to it as well. Okay. What is another deck, please, Spirit, for this Four of Wands? All right, we're going to use the Energy Oracle. This is by Sandra Ann Taylor. Very beautiful Sagittarian spirit. What do they need to know about this Four of Wands? Woo! Healing again. I just think, okay, so some of you may be like, I'm not going to nursing school. Like, it's just too much time. It's just too much work, you know, or maybe I could only ever do this because, you know, even though I love the medical field, I can't take time away from blah, 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 or I just don't have it in me, or I don't have the grades. I just think that some of you are holding yourselves back from your true calling, which is healing on some level. And if it's not, you know, the medical field, it could be a spiritual calling to heal on that level. Okay, you guys, but I do think that this is absolutely where you're supposed to be. Okay, and absolutely where you're supposed to go. And you would be 1000% supported and stable and abundant with the Four of Wands here and the the Nine of Cups, which is, you know, wishes coming true and fulfillment and never running out of abundance because your cup is always full. You'll be, this is success, you guys, 100,000% success based on your ability to heal. Okay. So I do think that some of you, it is a, I'm getting theater. I do think that, you know, like music and dance and theater can be very healing for people, whether it's you doing it or you watching it. So that could be for some of you, but I do think that for a lot of you, it's either spiritually becoming a healer. So whether it's like laying on of hands, which is something, you know, like pretty old school, or it could be, you know, if it's culturally appropriate for you to learn Reiki, it could be something like that. Or if your culture involves something like that, you could look into it and find out that this is something that you could be doing, okay? Because I do think that I have some sags out there that this is where you're meant to be, okay? With the bottom of the deck, with community, I'm getting community theater again, because they're all wearing like the Greek style, you know, so it could be very much like an entertainment value of this. But I also think that for some of you, it is being a healer within your community. And we've talked about this before, you guys, how community needs healing and we need healers at this point. In fact, you know, I just started a healing group. I just started a seers circle, which involves, you know, having a space where seers can get together of all different ranges of levels and feel comfortable, and that in itself is a healing circle. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, for more information on that, click on my Discord below and we can talk about it there. But otherwise, you guys, I do see this opening up for you, and I'm very excited because it looks very abundant to me. Okay, so Sab, one more. I just saw 444 for you guys. So yes, One more message for my Sagittarians in the material world the next 7 days. Wow, the way that flew out. They do not like your beautiful light. It's time to move on. I think that this is you guys feeling like you're not enough to complete the cycle, to go towards something that you absolutely have it in you. The talent, the drive, the success, it's all in you. And it's time to move towards that, okay? Because I don't see you being a basic ass bitch for the rest of your life, Sagittarius, okay? I hope that that doesn't hurt anybody's feelings, but this is true for you, all right? The sun literally just like got real bright when I said that, so it's time to shine, babes. It's time to shine. Bottom of the deck is pay everything off first, and that came up, I think, for Aries as well, so you might have some Aries placements. But yeah, you guys, I think that the success is there, and Spirit is like, when it starts to roll in, they really want you to get grounded first and make sure that your bills are paid before you start spending that money, honey. All right, let's move into love, my Sagittarians. All right, if you guys are leaving me, thank you so much for being here. I would love if you would give me a huge thumbs up, comment down below. Let me know if this resonated at all, and then subscribe and receive these blessings, which it looks like you guys are receiving a ton of blessings already, but receive some more, you know? I've got so many to give. All right, you guys, love life. We are moving into love life. We always use the Modern Love Tarot. I do have a tarot deck coming today, and maybe they'll come while we're doing this, but it's not a specific love one. Maybe I'll get a specific love one this week, though. We'll see. Spirit guides, ancient ancestors, divine. What do my beautiful Sags need to know about their love life next 7 or so days? Fiery Sagittarius. Love life next 7 or so days. Hanged Man energy. This came up for Aries as well, and I was just thinking how similar the energies are feeling for me. Ooh, there you go. 9 of Cups came back. 9 of Cups, I forgot to say this in the first part, so hopefully everybody's still here with me. 9 of Cups is Piscean energy. Doesn't matter. You know, I'm not saying that you're supposed to be with a Pisces or anything, you guys, but this is just what I'm seeing so far. Hanged Man can also be Piscean energy or Neptune ruled. Pardon me. And the Fool. Listen. I am so happy for you guys. I feel like after a really long time, because the Hanged Man energy is just like, all right, whatever. You know, like I'm getting this like vibe of letting go. You know, and what is that saying? Let go and let God. Let Jesus take the wheel. With the Knight of Wands, which could be your energy if you're on the younger side. This could be saying that you've got a younger person coming in. You know, I'm not judging unless it's, I should be judging, in which case I am judging. But it does look like you guys have somebody. If you're single, it's not for long, okay? If you're not single, this looks really beautiful. I think that maybe you guys may have had to have some space. That could just be because of what's going on with the pandemic right now. You could have just had to, you know, someone could have had symptoms or something and quarantined and stuff like that. So you might have actually had to take some time away. And looks like this 9 of Cups, it was like, oh, I actually needed space. Look how happy she is to have like a solo time by herself. By yourself. But it leads to something very beautiful, you guys. Either way, this is gorgeous. Okay, this is wish fulfillment again, and this time it's in the love sphere. It is going to ask you, I am going to tell you guys that in order to get all of your dreams and wishes about love to come true, you are going to have to take a leap of faith. Okay, 1 second, I'm gonna drink my tea again. Okay, so let's go ahead and start clarifying this beautiful energy for my beautiful Sagittarians. I'm already just feeling it and loving it. Hanged Man spirit. And the way the sun is just shining on top of this, it's just... Thank you. Transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. So for some of you, you may have been apart from someone for quite some time. I do think that this is, you know, split down the middle. Maybe not even so much. I might just have a couple of you that you are single, you know, like you have nobody in mind. But I think that there's a couple of you that have been apart from someone that you have in mind, that you are supposed to be with, and you've been kept apart from them for quite a while. And I'm thinking that some of my Sagittarians might be, you know, older, and not like whatever, you know, like I'm older. I'm older too. I mean, according to society, you know, so this is what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like it's, you know, someone in your, what would be considered later in age. It could have been like 15, 20 years ago that you've been kept apart. But I do think that things are coming together and you would know exactly who this person is. For others of you, again, it's like this whole thing, like maybe they had a cold and so you couldn't be around them for a couple of days or a couple of weeks or something like that. And I do think that that was actually a welcome departure. You know, like you actually needed some time apart. Might not have felt like it right at first, but I do think that you were able to experience some alone time and really kind of get your mind right about certain things. But again, with this Fool card here, I think that you're about to see yourself in a space that you might have to take a chance on someone, and I think that you already know that it's worth it. I think that my beautiful Sagittarian, I can kind of see, and it's really cute because I see you like kind of trying to crack jokes, you know, to get your way to not show how giddy it makes you feel. And it's really cute. You guys are adorable. Thank you. Yeah. Just when I was saying that, it's like you guys have to, you're trying to like get around how you feel by being like, here I am, so funny, haha, you know, I'm a Sagittarius. I'm hilarious. Okay, emotions are a natural, necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. The reason I was laughing is because it was like you were so terrified of like showing that, and it could have just been because before your emotions got in the way of things, and so you're like, all right, I'm never going to do that again, so I'm just going to pretend that I don't have any. But I don't think that that's going to work in this. I do think that you guys know, because I feel like I'm really dealing with a few Sagittarians that are quite mature. You know, you've done a lot of growing, and you know, if you're still, you know, in your 20s or, you know, early 30s or whatever, and you're like, I'm not quite there where you're talking yet, that's totally fine, because I still feel like this is for you. But I do think that I have a couple of them that have been waiting a very extended, a long time, and I feel like I'm talking just to them. It's like finally they've let go of these things that happened in the past. They're letting go of this idea that they were supposed to have this timeline. Society has told them that they're supposed to, you know, this particular Sagittarius was supposed to have been married, you know, and you were supposed to have kids, and you were supposed to have this life, you know, and you're just kind of like at this point where it's just like, you know what, I had the life that I needed. I had the life that I wanted, and I'm happy. I love who I am. I'm living my best life in my bathtub, you know, and I think that things worked out the way that they were supposed to work out. There's like this surrender to what was, what is, what will be. Okay. And you no longer have a resentment for what didn't happen, because it wasn't supposed to, you know. I love you guys. All right. The Fool energy, please. It's this coming together of like understanding that I love. Yep, there it is. Acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times we must accept things as they are. There is no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. There is no point trying to change what wasn't, what will never be, you know, because you are exactly where you're supposed to be, and you are going exactly where you're supposed to go. And I think that I'm getting some of you guys that you're getting that as we speak. Like this is, you're understanding that as we speak, which is leading you to this Fool moment, which is leading you to this leap of faith. It's leading you to this person that I think is going to surprise you. And the reason I think it surprises you, I think for some of you, you know who they are. We've got two very psychic cards here. The Fool is also a very psychic energy, but it's also kind of a chaotic energy. And so it's like, when it comes in, you're gonna be like, what? What in the what? Okay, so now, and it could just be because they are brand new. I mean, the Fool is also a brand new beginning. You know, it is both the beginning and the very end of a cycle. It is because everything has closed, everything has culminated, that you can start anew. But I am kind of feeling like it's a surprise for you guys, and it's something that shocks you. Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities in your life. Yeah. By the way, you guys, so we saw the Knight of Wands there, and right underneath that was Temperance, which is your card. So you are showing up big for yourselves, and in a big way. I think that things are finally coming together. All right. So, I'm so excited for you guys. For those of you in a relationship, you know, I only think that things are going to get better. I do think that there's a surprise coming in. It could be something that you've actually wished for, that you hoped for. For one of my Sagittarians, I want you to be aware. I just saw someone, okay, this is a Sagittarian that is in a relationship, or you are speaking to someone, and there is a level of intoxication from you, my Sagittarian. And this emotion part is, you're actually, it's not emotions that are clouding your perception. There's alcohol. So I'm being told that particular Sagittarian, you need to put your phone down. Okay. Don't do it. Don't text them. All those retrogrades, we're now out of the retrograde, but we're still in the shadow period for Venus and Mercury. So you still gotta kind of be careful there, you guys. You don't need to be texting the exes under the influences. Okay. Nope. That's too many. Thank you. Transformation. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. I think that that's exactly where you guys have been. It's not positive thinking and nonstop like ruminating about, I'm not where I'm supposed to be. I should be married by now. I should be in a relationship by now. This is the person I'm supposed to be with. They should have this, and this is the job. They should have 0.2 kids. They should have this car. They should have this house. I should have this. I should have this. I should have this. Like, that's not where we're at, you guys. That's not positive thinking. That's rumination. That's actually quite negative. You know, that's actually quite bad for you. And so Spirit is really trying to get you to get off of that and to really think about all of the things in your life that you do have and that you are grateful for. Okay, that's step number one. And I think a lot of you guys are doing that, and that's why we're bringing in all of this good stuff. Okay. Thank you. Playfulness. Yes. I mean, look at her. She's she's feeling this. And I think that also this is a reminder that the person that you're supposed to be with, if you can't have a good time with them, then what are we doing? Are we really, you know what I'm saying? So some of you might be in a relationship with someone who doesn't get that. But some of you need to remind yourself that it's okay to enjoy your partner, that they should be a friend on that level as well. Okay. So to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Every Sagittarius I know is like super fun to be around. So that's, I think, a reminder to you that your person can also be like that. Like, it's not just on you, you guys. Okay. You deserve love. Okay, I'm right with acceptance and the Fool card. I think this is radical acceptance is what I'm hearing. You are lovable. This is like giving me the deepest fear again, which is by Marianne Williamson. Please look that up, Our Deepest Fear, after this, and read it to yourself, because this is where I'm getting that radical acceptance. All right. You are, you deserve great love is what I'm hearing. The bottom of the deck is reconciliation. And I'm sorry, because I know that some of you are like, no. And I don't think that this is for everybody. I think this is for the people that I was picking up on with this really long time ago. Someone very unexpected, okay? Someone, and this could be like, if it is 20 years, 30 years, it's like you guys are quite mature. And I feel like this could be someone maybe that you grew up with. It could be someone, you know, or that you did some growing up, you know, in your 20s or something. Because like, I know that I felt like I did a lot of my growing up and maturing in my 20s and 30s. So this could be someone like that. So I'm just putting that out there for you guys. You'll know who it is. I do think that the people that resonate with this already know exactly. And I do think that they're coming. Okay. And look at this. Again, this has shown up for you guys before, because there she is, as you, my Sagittarius, the Archer, right there, telling you that you are lovable. Okay. And wow, kisses. I love this one. Unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection, and falling in love. I think that Spirit is trying to remind you that you deserve this. You are transforming into the person that is opening this up. And if you're not already there, because I do think that some of you guys are, I think some of you have undergone this great transformation. You have learned this art of surrender, which is so hard. So I think that this is beautiful. Let's talk about this Nine of Cups here, playfulness. Keys on a ring. So this changes, I don't think so. I don't really think it changes things. I think that Spirit is saying for some of you to remain open. You know, don't get stuck on exactly how things are supposed to be. Like, I really think that it is the keep your options open kind of card feeling. This is for my singles, obviously. If you are a monogamous type dater, then this isn't for you. But for my singles, it's like, hey, you know what? Have fun. Okay, treat your dating life as a fun social exercise, you know, and whatever that might mean for you. Because this could be about one night stands as well, and with the Nine of Cups, it could be about drunken one night stands. But if that's fun for you, just be safe, okay? Just be safe. All right, this did kind of want to go over here, but I'm going to keep it over here because I do have breakup, separation. But I think this is more about stopping a pattern, because this is, again, about radical acceptance. And this feels to me where if we have you deserve love and stop the pattern together, and radical acceptance, it's because you guys maybe are not really accepting of yourselves, and you are not really telling yourselves how amazing and wonderful and incredible you guys are. Okay, so this stopping the pattern is really, the separation is separating yourself from this belief system that you don't deserve to have all of this incredible amount of love in your life. Okay, with the bottom of the deck being the dragonfly, be lighthearted, finding out things coming to light, adapt, change, and heal. I think that this is your Nine of Cups as well. I think that you are moving into a space where by allowing and being and surrendering, some of you are already doing that. And I think that you are inviting in someone that you will be very accepting of pretty soon. But it is after this time of not being so hard on yourself, okay? Not comparing yourself to others, not listening to people that criticize you. I really think that you are going to stop playing small pretty soon. And that is everything. When you stop playing small, you invite in this radical acceptance and these big changes, you guys. I do think that you have real big love coming, okay? A love that you have wished and dreamt for, okay? Did I even say that right? I don't think that I did. All right, let's get one more message of love from Spirit. Next 7 days. Ooh. I think that some of you guys, there is someone that you feel like is just after you for one thing, but I think that they might be, there's more there to it, okay? So if, I think it's just because you guys aren't seeing how incredible you are. Again, this is just for some of you, okay? They actually want you for more than just your hot bod, Sag, okay? I think it's much bigger than that, okay? Bottom of the deck says, do they give you what you give? You deserve balance, which you did have Temperance kind of peeking out there, and I think that a lot of you are coming into that space where you know that you deserve balance, you deserve that depth, okay? So beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let's get one more message from your Spirit Squad. Breathe, unclench your jaw, be here now. That was the same one that came out for Aries. I think that was actually their bottom of the deck energy. So Spirit just wants you to, maybe some of you guys are holding a lot of tension in right now. So Spirit just wants you to kind of let all of that go. Maybe stand up and shake it out a little bit. Bottom of the deck energy for you is your dear loved one is with you always. So if you have been wondering if someone who has passed on is with you, this is confirmation that they are always with you, okay? So my loves, this is where I leave you, Sagittarius. It has been my pleasure to read for you, and I have dearly, deeply missed you. So if you could, please give me a huge thumbs up. Comment down below if this resonated. I would love, love, love to talk to you. Of course, you can always reach out to me on my Discord. The link is in the description box. Make sure you're subscribed so that you can receive these beautiful blessings, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.